money to make. Thought I was catching my break. Still at my job every day. Can't put your pride in the bank. I need some sugar and shine. Need me a slice of that pie. They took a slice of my pride. Turning my blood into pocket. I made me some time. I never got time. I'm missing holidays, but in a lot of ways I'm still gifted. Regardless if it's Christmas, snooze my alarm again. And a lot might come to get me before I ride away in that Bentley. This what he said, you might not wake up if you snooze it again. You can't let a new era get to your head. Dress for the camera again. Funny how you look the best when you at the top. Funny how you look the same when you die. Respect the dead, they gon' ask me, but you can't see Gucci shoes in it.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And as always, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge joining us from the sideline. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Dunn is out there with Durant, and it's Richards in at the center position. The Suns on offense. Outside, Beal. Back to Booker. There's the three. Johnson with the rebound. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez. His team's focus is trying to slow down Devin Booker. He said the thing with Devin is that he's not just an ISO scorer. They run a lot of actions for him, so we have to do our best to chase him around, and the rotations have to be on point. It's going to take all five guys to try and stop him. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Russell passes to Johnson. Russell sets a screen for Johnson. Pass to Williams. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Drills the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft. GA. I think a lot of teams, wouldn't you agree, are regretting passing on him.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe that he fell all the way to the end of the first round. Lots of teams would love to have a scorer like him on their roster. And everybody out of the way. I mean, clear the lane. We've got some rims to wrap.
What a sensational play to get to the rack for the slam.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Thomas gets a wide open look from outside off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Beal dishes to Durant. That's good. And so Beal with the assist.
So polished from the interior. Durant is terrific at utilizing his physical advantages down on the block.
The Nets making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And a change for the Suns. O'Neal's checked in. And here's Russell. Pass to Johnson. Laxton a screen on O'Neal. And here's Russell. Clock at 6. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Johnson's shot is off. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Here's Beal. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Agile move by Beal to beat that inside contact.
Russell kicks to Johnson. To the paint. Here's Thomas. The rebound by Richards. Phoenix leading by 4. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense. And it doesn't even have to be an accurate pass. With Durant's length, you can just throw it up and you know this guy will get it.
O'Neal against Johnson. Thomas passes to Johnson. To halt the run. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Suns have gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. And then Durant with the jam.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Following some ups and downs, Richard, the Brooklyn Nets, and you know this, they're back in rebuild mode.
Yes, unfortunately they are, but fans shouldn't let the word rebuild discourage them. The Nets still have a ton of solid pieces, and it's just a question of making smart moves from here on out.
Lobbed up there for Booker. Beal dishes to Booker. Johnson with the block.
Good anticipation from Johnson. Saw the shot coming and got a hand on it.
Pass to KD. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. KD's got 11.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Thomas's shot is off. Phoenix leading by 11. Durant kicks to Beal. Back to Durant. For 3, Booker. Brooklyn with the rebound. Johnson outside. Into the lane. The shot, no good. Nice defense from KD. Back to Booker. Pass to O'Neal. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. So for the Nets, Sharps checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Williams comes in for Cameron Thomas. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Russell. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Phoenix. Allen comes in for Kevin Durant. Johnson against O'Neal. They could use a bucket. Johnson's shot is off. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Booker's shot is good.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Here's Melton, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Williams scanning the floor. Beyond the arc. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Phoenix Suns sitting with a comfortable lead. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Suns pretty much in control here.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. The wing pair we'll be seeing is Beal and Allen. O'Neal is out there with Plumlee, and it's Jones in at the point guard. He gets that one. Johnson's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Nets. Suns leading by 12. Jones with it. Allen outside. Latrey score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Here's Wilson, and it's sent back by Plumlee. And Jones has it in the corner. Good, it's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got 3 assists in the game.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Johnson surveying the floor. Jacks up a 3. Connects from 3-point range. Sharp's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Plumlee against Sharp. Kicks it out to Jones. Allen for three. Another three for Phoenix.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Pass to Wilson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Phoenix leading by 18. And with this score of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for him.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
Johnson, the pass to Wilson. And he uses the glass on the layup. Johnson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Wilson against Allen. And there's the drive. And it goes down 2 points. Allen's got 8.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
The most passionate fans in the land. Let's go. It's t-shirt time.
Brooklyn making some changes. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Sharp. And it's Cameron Thomas in for Williams. And then for Phoenix, Kevin Durant's checked in for O'Neal. Dunn comes in for Grayson Allen. And it's Devin Booker in for Tyus Jones. Here's Plumlee, and he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Suns lead by 20.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Claxton. Here he goes. And Claxton throws it down.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
Outstanding at penetrating to the rim. Durant's long strides, they're just tough to keep pace with.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Clowney. Now, here's Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Good. Johnson's got 6 points in the quarter. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, you know, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And, guys, another thing I love is their pursuit of the ball. I mean, creating second-chance opportunities just with effort.
Booker finds Beal. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Outside for Durant. Three-pointer. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. KD's got 18 points in the game.
Silky corner shot by Durant. He is so confident in his ability to hit from that range.
Pass to Thomas. 1:16 left in the first half of basketball. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Phoenix leading by 23. And it's done in the corner. And Plumlee kicks to Booker. Durant sets a screen for Booker. Over Russell. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Calls the play and Booker executes to perfection.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Can they get it? Great D that time from Beal. Phoenix has gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Moving it up. Claxton, no good. Phoenix is going to sublime 4 of 4 from three-point range since we've gotten in here in the second quarter. And the shot goes in. Booker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
We know Book can hit those deep threes, but he's also effective around the rim.
Thomas outside, and the three ball is good.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Back to Beal, pass to Booker, now done. KD dishes to Booker, takes the three, good on the three-point shot. 14 points for him.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And so it's Phoenix rolling along with a 27-point lead. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. Thomas is out there with D'Angelo Russell, and it's Williams at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. The recent history of the Nets. You know, Greg, they're always looking for a big splash or a quick fix to be competitive.
And Kevin, this franchise has sold its future more than a few times, but they always find a way to bounce back. You hope they don't go for a quick fix with this group.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he is something else. Hey, thank you.
Let me tell you, Beal is crafty. He will figure out a way to get inside.
Russell. Booker pulls it in. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
90 seconds now into the second half. Thomas passes to Claxton. Claxton, a screen on Booker. Again, Russell missing.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Here's the three. Dunn misses. The Nets have gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. Took him no time at all on that one.
A quick-minded player. Russell can adapt to defenses and put the ball through the hoop.
That'll be a 5-second call. Thomas finds Williams. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Russell. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. 6 points for D'Angelo Russell.
An active competitor, Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
Dunn up top. He's guarded by Williams, and he makes that one.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And if you listen to Cam Johnson talk about shooting, my goodness, RJ, he is a student of the game.
Studies a lot of different shooters, constantly analyzing his own footwork. And you know what? The result speaks for themselves. Capable of scoring from any area. Love when Durant takes charge and dominates like this.
Pass to Williams, back to Johnson. Here's Thomas. The three. The rebound by Richards. Richards got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And there's Katie. That's good on the assist from Beal. Beal's got 6 assists now in the game. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's foul number 2 for him. Wilson, he's checked in for the Nets. Johnson comes in for D'Angelo Russell. Phoenix making some changes. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Wilson. And here is Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Claxton sets the screen for Johnson. They get it back, and Claxton throws it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
He gets it in there.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Plumlee sets the pick for Jones. Back to Plumlee. Claxton with the steal. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's Williams, and it's slammed in by Williams.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
And those might be the easiest points of the month for him.
O'Neal misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was gonna fall.
Here's Johnson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Tyus Jones. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
Here's Bull. Plumlee with a screen on Johnson. Bull can't hit. 46 seconds left here in the third quarter. Wilson against O'Neal. Wilson the pass to Watford. Johnson kicks to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Johnson. Knocks down the 3 ball. Johnson's got 12 points in the game.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. And he converts the layup. Johnson's got his first 2 points.
And he has to build on this, because we can see where him being a ghost out there has gotten them so far.
O'Neal up top. Lets it go from deep. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Allen is out there with O'Neal. Then it's Jones. Then it's Plumlee, and it's Micic in at the shooting guard. Cans it from downtown.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Wilson against Allen. Wilson misses the follow-up. And so Allen will bring it up now for the Phoenix Suns. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Brooklyn with the rebound. Wilson left side. Drills it from outside. Suns shooting 69%, showing you what a well-oiled offense looks like tonight. Allen, that's good.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Johnson finds Watford. Back to Johnson. And there's the call on Jones. That's foul number 2 for him. Lewis checked in for the Nets.
Substitutions on the court.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Allen dishes to Jones. Pass to Gillespie. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Gillespie's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Watford passes to Sharp. Near the three-point line, it's Lewis. Iguodala grabs the rebound. The Suns have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Back to Allen. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Phoenix.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
O'Neal kicks to Allen. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. A kick out to O'Neal. Another 3 for Phoenix.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
Plumlee is checked in for Phoenix. Monte Morris comes in for Tyus Jones. Russell dishes to Johnson. The shake. That's good from Thomas on the assist by Russell.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Allen's shot is off. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Johnson a wide open look. Morris with the rebound.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
O'Neal wide open. Good on the triple. O'Neal's got 6 points in the quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance?
O'Neal a screen on Russell. And here's Morris for 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Russell with the bucket. 10 points for D'Angelo Russell.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Suns.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for KD.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
And here's Morris for three. It's hauled in by Claxton. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nets. Bangs home the trifecta.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Allen for three. It fails to fall. Now shooting just a little better than 50%. 5 for 9. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Plumlee the pass to Morris. Claxton with the steal. Here's Johnson. It's rebounded by O'Neal. Now Morris. So it's the Suns winning easily here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team